Hey guys, this is FlixGuy and today I'm reviewing the second half of Seabound and Seabound overall. Before we start, this is a huge spoiler warning for the season. Alright, let's get straight into this video essay. Now, the first 12 episodes weren't really emotional or anything, but episodes 15 and 16 definitely were. The season really hinted at Nia's sacrifice, and the moment was so emotional. I'm gonna talk to you about a small moment from episode 15. Basically, when Nia went to sacrifice herself, she said, "I love you," but we didn't hear the dialogue and we could only hear the music. While this might be a small, minor edit, it makes the scene even more emotional and sadder in my opinion. Also, it was the most emotional Ninjago moment in a long time, and I do hope we see Nia back at some point, maybe due to the Vengestone buyer. Nia in her water form felt different, so I'm guessing she lost some of her memory. Overall, I found the finale to be emotional and it definitely helps the season as a whole. Now I'm gonna get straight into this by saying there wasn't a huge amount of action in my opinion. Like the fight between Cole and the Skull Sorcerer from Master of the Mountain was better, although this final battle was much more emotional. The action throughout the season was good. To me, it wasn't something that totally stood out, and it felt like average, pretty good wild brain action. So overall, the action was pretty good, but just not the most impressive. Now, this season has its fair share of side characters. The main one is Bentamar, and he was really good in this season. However, he didn't have too much to do, but he was a good ally for the ninja. Other side characters include Gripe, who didn't do too much, and Glutinous, who actually redeemed himself. Also, speaking of Glutinous, I feel like he'll be a background character in Ninjago City, and will be like Okino and Unagami this season. Overall, the side characters for this season were good. Now, on to Wojira. Wojira was set at a high amount, and she was referenced all the way back in Sons of Garmadon. There was a big storm in Ninjago City, and I'm pretty sure not everyone would have evacuated on time. This is a high chance that this caused another Harumi. Kalmar dying because Bentamar broke his staff was actually unexpected, and based on how Wojira blew up, I'm pretty sure Kalmar's dead. Overall, Wojira was great, and she was definitely menacing. Now, this season isn't perfect. This season started off a bit slow in the first 3 episodes, and it took 4 episodes to do something Master of the Mountain did in 2. Episode 11 also did feel a bit like filler, with only half of the episode being towards the main story, and the rest of the episode was focused on a B-plot with Antonia and Nelson. This season really needed to make Kalmar a bit less goofy in my opinion, because I really wanted to see him be a bit more darker in episodes 11 and 12. I also think that the animation felt a bit off at some points, but that could just be due to some compression. Overall, while this season was amazing, it still has its fair share of flaws. In conclusion, this season was fantastic, although it did have its fair share of flaws. Kalmar was a fun villain, and this season wrapped up emotionally. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. Stay tuned as I have an animated video planned, and I also will be doing an update to my ranking of all the Ninjago seasons. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time guys, bye!